Sup everybody, today we're going to talk about 15 life-changing Japanese convenience store snacks. We're checking out the Holy Trinity, which is 7-Eleven, FamilyMart, and Lawson, to show you my 15 most recommended snacks. And I'll save my top 5 for the last, so stick around to the end of the video. So first up, we got Kororo Gummies. This is a type of fruit gummy that tries to replicate actual fruit skin. The outer layer actually uses collagen, so when you bite into that gummy, there's a satisfying plump chomp. The flavor of these things is usually pretty true to the original fruit, and they always have a lot of seasonal varieties. For example, this one right here is watermelon for summer, and I must say it's tasting pretty oishii. Some other top-notch flavors I've had in the past include peach, mango, and grape, so keep your eyes peeled for the latest greatest flavor stylings. Next up, we got Kaisen, aka the seafood balls. If you're a fan of huge salty balls, then I have a feeling that you'll like these too. So let me give you the lowdown on these big balls. We got the kani flavor, the ebi flavor, the ika, and the katsuo. That's crab, shrimp, squid, and bonito fish, in case you were wondering. And right about now I got my balls out on display, and I might be a tad biased, but I think they're looking pretty nice. These Senbei balls are pretty hard and the flavor is quite strong, but overall I love them to bits. Next up, we got the coffee jelly. This is definitely a primo snack in my book. Theoretically, you can buy this in my home state of Rhode Island, but I never actually saw it for sale. So the only time I had it was when a weird math teacher of mine made it for the class. I guess in hindsight, that guy was actually pretty cool. Anyway, this snack is widely available in Japanese convenience stores, and if you like coffee, you definitely have to give this a try. There's a layer of cream on the top and jelly on the bottom. The first few bites might be a tad difficult, but after a while it gets easier and more delicious. Next up, we got the Rippy, another ball-based snack. They have a few different flavors, but I consider the spice-flavored one to be the classico. I mean, not only does it taste good, but there's also a weird rodent thing that looks both happy and mildly distressed on the cover. Strange as it may sound, I find that the weirder the mascot is for a food or snack, generally the better that it tastes. Anyway, these are coated peanuts that have a slightly smoky, slightly salty, and a sweet aftertaste at the end, and it's pretty addictive after a few bites. Kinda reminds me of old school Cracker Jacks if you've ever had that snack. Next up, we have the Soufflé pudding from FamilyMart. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this snack a few times, but I'm gonna have to do it again because it's just that good. To be honest, almost any pudding you get in a convenience store is gonna already taste incredible, but this one right here has so many layers and so much complexity. The souffle on the top is already real good, but there's also 3 other layers of flavor. So when you get this snack, I recommend starting out with 1 spoonful of the souffle and cream first. And I'm telling you, baby cakes, that prelude bite is already gonna taste edible and incredible. But once you make some space for yourself, you can combine that caramel sauce with the custard and the cream and the souffle in 1 bite. If that ain't a buck wild snack right there, then I don't know what is. Next up, we have the Kaki no Tane, and they have a wide variety of flavors, but I'm partial to the wasabi one. This is just a combination of long toasted rice crackers and peanuts, but it's surprisingly addictive. By default, the Kaki no Tane has a soy sauce based flavor with a mild spiciness, but this one here also has some wasabi. When you first bite in, you might not think there's that much wasabi flavor, but after a few bites it slowly builds up. And when I'm shoveling those snacks down my throat, I usually get a little overwhelmed, so be careful with that wasabi. Next up, we have another existence-enhancing snack called the Galbo. This freakishly good snack might just bring you up to a higher plane of consciousness. The label says good, but I think they're actually underselling themselves. I might even go as far as to say, as it's a real good. Now they have a lot of varieties of this chocolate-based snack, but I am a pretty big fan of this strawberry version. It basically has a soft chocolate cookie on the inside and a strawberry chocolate coating on the outside. It's on the verge of being crunchy, but it's not, and somehow, some way, I'm a pretty big fan of that snack. Next up is the one you probably heard of 1,000 times, but nevertheless I have to reiterate it. These egg salad sandwiches, specifically the ones from FamilyMart, are gonna bring you closer to God. I think they're gonna be good no matter where you buy them from, but I'm partial to the FamilyMart ones because I think they have more filling, and the filling itself has multiple textures. We got mixed egg salad and whole egg chunks, and the quality level is off the charts. So you owe it to yourself and you owe it to humanity in general to give it a try. Next up we got the Haichu, which is a flavor-packed explosion of a snack. They sell all kinds of flavors of Haichus in Japan, all different kinds. I would say the flavor is a little similar to Starbursts, but the main difference is the inside has a little bit of a crunchiness going on. Anyway, you can often buy big bags of flavor variety packs. They're usually centered on some kind of theme. Sometimes there's soda flavored ones, sometimes there's fruit flavored ones. And it seems like they're always coming out with new flavors, and I've never had this green apple variety before, but it's actually pretty good. I might even go as far as to say as it's oishii AF. Next up we have a primo snacky called the Baby Star. They do come out with different flavors from time to time, but the main one to get is this chicken flavored one. It's got a weird mascot eating a snack and singing karaoke, so that's how you know it's gonna be good. Anyway, if you ever had instant chicken ramen before, the flavor's pretty similar to that. And the texture's like hard noodles that you can get sometimes in chop suey. I would say one downside to the snack is it's usually pretty small bits, so it's actually hard to eat with your fingers. So if I weren't filming this video right now, I would go to my default eating style, which is to put it in my hand and shovel it down the hatch. Alright baby, we're going to the home stretch, my top 5 favorite snacks. And if I haven't highlighted your favorite snack, tell me what it is down below in the comments section. I'm dying to know. And next up we have the Black Thunder. This right here is simple yet sophisticated. The classic black one, which I just showed, is definitely the one to try if you never had it before, but they often have limited flavors, and this here is the pistachio. I don't think I ever had it before, and I'm a pretty big fan of pistachio nuts, so I figured I'd give it a whirl. Anyway, I don't know what makes Black Thunder taste so good, but it's just a solid chunk of chocolate cookie. It's sort of firm and crunchy, yet soft and delicate at the same time. This pistachio one's pretty good, but I think you better just stick to the original. And keep your eye open because they sometimes have an ice cream version of Black Thunder, and that is the bee's knees. I might even go as far as to say as it's the butterfly's antenna. Next up is Kratz Pretzel Bits. I guess this snack is designed to have with beer, but you don't actually have to have it with anything. It's great on its own. They have various flavors, but I'm a pretty big fan of this edamame version. The reason I like it so much is because it has a strong savory flavor, kind of like consomme. Of course, there's also a subtle edamame flavor, and it comes with some almonds inside as well. And unlike some of the other savory snacks I showed earlier, this one has flavor right from the get-go. It's almost like you got hit by a Mack truck of flavor, or even shot in the forehead with a diamond of flavor. My next snack on deck is called Ippon Manzoku. Somehow you can find this in the health snack bar zone, although I don't think it's that healthy. That said, my favorite variety is the 80% dark chocolate variety. I mean, I guess it's got some nuts and berries in there, some polyphenols, and some antioxidants. Anyway, it's made by Asahi Beer Company, so that's how you know it's healthy. And the reason that I like this chocolate bar so much is it's an absolute explosion of flavor. I affectionately call this snack the Madman. It's just that freaking good. It's thick and dense beyond belief, but once you take that first bite, your spirituality will reach the stratosphere. And my next recommended snack can be found right next to the cheap rice wine. It's called Cheeza, and it's supposed to taste like melted cheese. They have different cheese varieties, and I went for the Camembert today, although the cheddar's quite nice as well. Anyway, this might be a little bit comparable to Cheez-Its from America, but the flavor's a little bit upscale. It's less oily, it's harder in texture, and the flavor's just a bit stronger. On top of that, that melted crispy cheese flavor is definitely something for the history books. And you could chow down on one cracker at a time, although I think I'd recommend shoveling a few down your throat in one go. And last on deck we have the holy grail of puddings in Japan, the Ohayo pudding. I would classify this snack as an LDD, Legendary Diabetic Delicacy. Now, it's just going to look plain white on video, so it's not going to be done justice just by seeing it, so you're just going to have to give it a taste yourself. Anyway, this has a flavor of condensed milk with a subtle sweetness and a pure, rich creaminess. It has a layer of thick cream sitting on top of that partially solidified pudding. And after you take that first flavor-packed bite, you're gonna be wondering, why didn't I buy 2 of these things? Anyway, if you're a big fan of Japanese food, then you'd best be checking out the top 50 sushi video that I did with my waifu, or you can check out the weirdest bar in Japan with the Grumps. And as always, thanks for watching this video, everybody. Why don't you leave a comment, let me know what you think.